Hey y'all, I'm going to show you how to put together a flashy LED motion detector thing that's on Thingiverse that I made. And I will link to the Thingiverse stuff, of course, in the description. I made a video earlier showing me putting all this crap together. I'm not going to use that because the world doesn't need to be subjected to that. Okay, we have three 3D printed parts. One is a holder for our LEDs, right? It's got a channel that they slide into, and then all the wires go out the back, which is a little wire holder. We've got housing. This is the top of it. Housing has a hole to pass our LEDs through. Slots for two momentary buttons. The momentary buttons are 12 millimeter, and a little motion detector. This is going to sit on top of our housing. This is our housing. Our board's going to sit in there. This board. It is a Node MCU ESP8266 V3, and it's going to sit right in there like that. At the end of the day, we're going to flip it in and you supply power to it through that little hole right there. Get out there. There, right there. Okay. And then the LED sits on top of that little thing right there. So you need a 5-strip LED strip. You need a Node MCU V3 ESP8266. You need two momentary buttons. Those are 12 millimeter momentary buttons. And you need a little motion detector. I'll link to all those, right? And then you need to 3D print those three parts. Okay, let's go over the wiring real super fast. One of my pins is a real asshole. It keeps coming out. Okay. Let's do the LEDs first. Pin 1 into VIN there. That's 5 volt. That's going to go to your LED power. The ground right next to it is going to be your LED ground. And then your data for the LED is going to be on the other side in D8 right there. That's the one that keeps freaking coming out on me right there. Pop outs. Man, don't you hate the pop out? And that's the 5th pin over, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Boop. Stay on there. Okay. Across the street over there, where you see this orange wire and this white wire, that's going to go to our motion detector up there. You see that orange is coming through, and that's going to go to the 3 volt right there and the ground right there. So coming out of the motion detector, the power, which is orange, the ground, which is white, are going to go right there. And then you're going to have a data. The data in this case is black. You see that? It's going right there. That is going to go to D1. Boom, right there. You've got your two momentary buttons right there. This one we'll call momentary button. This one is going to be momentary button 1 on the far left. And it's got a blue and a yellow coming out. I've got the yellow going to the ground right there. That ground. And then I have the data pin for that one is in D1. So B1 goes to D1. How serendipitous is that? Then we've got momentary button number 2. Momentary button number 2 has got a brown and a blue coming out of it. Blue is going to be our data. Brown is going to be our ground. Brown's going to go all the way to the ground on the other side. Hey, look at that. There it goes. And then the blue is going to go to D3. So look at what I made for you. So that is it all wired up. If you want to see that on a piece of paper, I'm about to get fancy. Look at this. Look at this. Bam. If you're confused, I just wrote it down for you. You can pause it. That's what they are. That's what's going into it. It's very nice of me, isn't it? Okay. All right. We're going to lift up. See, it popped out again. Ah! I hate you. Go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. Okay. We're going to put that in the housing. It's got screw holes. You can screw that down if you want to. I won't do that now. Now, this housing right here, it's got this channel. It fits on the back. It's super tight. You really have to wedge it. I'm not going to do that right now for the sake of time. I'm taking your time into account. But it pops on. You know, see what I mean? You really have to push it. I've done it before. It'll do it. Okay. And then, but I'm not going to do it now. And then you're going to put the LED thing on this. Again. It is leaning forward just a little bit and leaning to the left just a little bit. I found that kind of helps the lights shine. Kind of cool. This is going to clip onto the side or the back of your UTurn turntable. Okay, modes on this. This one switches between motion detection mode. So you go and you're going to put a record on and it's like, oh, what? It's all lit up. That's cool. So that's motion detection mode or constantly on mode. Oh, now it's constantly on. It's a party. We want the lights to flash all the time. This one switches between LED modes. The first one I call just, well, I don't call it anything. I don't have a name for it, but it's just cool blue waves, slowly moving blue waves. Listen to some jazz or something. The next one is also very slow. It just fades from one color to another. Just leaf on the wind. The next one is kind of little disco party lights. So drop the needle on some, I don't know, Gloria Gaynor and have a party. The fourth one is flashy, flash. Sometimes it looks like the flashing is syncing with the music, but it's not. And then I don't remember what that one is. I think it's different color waves as well. And then one more time after that, goes back to getting cool blue waves. That's it. Now you've got a thing. Your friends will be impressed. Your mom will be impressed. Your wife. I don't know. Whatever you got. Kids. Your dog. Bunny rabbits.